So, pretty short video today, mainly because you shouldn't be here. You should be at twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick, because it is the Summer Games Done Quick event benefiting Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, Doctors Without Borders, as it's also known, because apparently people don't want to speak French. It's going on for this entire week. It started yesterday at, I think, 1 Eastern time, and is going all the way through, if I scroll through on here, to late Saturday night, July 9th. But having a quick look through the schedule, which, you know, is here, because look, it says the word schedule, even though you probably can't see it because of my dodgy webcam. We've already had some great Super Mario Sunshine, Zelda Link Between Worlds, Demon Souls and Bastion runs. At the minute they're doing a Mighty Switch Force Hyperdrive Edition run, but other ones over the course, whether you watching this, whether you some of these have already happened, obviously, because of when this video goes out. Some will, you know, so they'll be available for archive on the Games Done Quick YouTube page or whatever in time. But, you know, you might be able to catch them live as well. Coming up, they've got Donkey Kong Tropical, or Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Metroid Prime, Catherine, some Mario stuff. Scrolling through with you, apparently, just to make sure it's live. We've got a Mega Man block comprising of number 8, number 3, and number 5, and I believe possibly 4 as well, but it's one of the stretch goals. Ape Escape, Spyro Year of the Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX Edition. Let's get ready to suck it, Zelda. Four Swords Adventure, Bioshock, Dishonored, Wolfenstein New Order, Amnesia, Splinter Cell, Star Wars, Jedi Knight and Knights of the Old Republic, Jet Set Radio, a couple of Oddworld games, Castlevania 64, as well as Aria and Dawn of Sorrow together, and Dracula X. Then there is a block of 3 or 4 games which are available as part of newly announced today. I think it's called the Humble Summer Games Done Quick Bundle, or Humble Summer Games Done Quick 2016 Bundle, which has among them Freedom Planet, Guacamelee Gold Edition, and Dust Force DX, along with, I think, the one with the 6 letter V's in, and I think a couple of others, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. But they're there. I think, in fact, I've just found them. Scapegoat 2 and Super Meat Boy are in there as well, so it's nice. Braid's going to be played, Contra 3, Silent Hill 3, Resident Evil 2, Little Big Planet. Wow, that'll be interesting. Super Mario 64 on the DS. The Sonic block comprises this year of colours on the DS, Sonic Riders, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic 06. We've got Metroid Zero Mission, Donkey Kong Country 3, then I guess somewhat of a Disney block with Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers 2, Little Mermaid, DuckTales 2, Mickey Mousecapade, Hook, which was Hook a Disney film? Not sure. Quackshot starring Donald Duck. Then we've got a System Shock Enhanced Edition any percent, Deus Ex, Jack and Daxter, Klonoa, Max Payne 2, Serious Sam Double D. I think that's another one of the games in the Humble Bundle. Star Fox, Zelda 2, Gimmick, which is infamous for being like one of the last, I don't know if it was Super Nintendo or NES games, but it's really good. So that should be interesting. Then the return of the Tetris Grandmaster exhibition thing. which has always been good over the last few times it's happened. Elder Scrolls 2 and 3, as well as Skyrim, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 in an hour and 10 minutes. That's what you can. That's how long it's taken to crack that down, Bethesda. Some Shantae, some Ghostbusters, some Kirby. We've got Kirby's Dream Land, Nightmare in Dreamland, Air Ride, and The Amazing Mirror. Super Mario Land, Mario Bros. 3, and Mario World are going to be part of it. Another Mega Man block of 0, 2, X3 and X2, and ZX Advent. Then, probably a big one for Friday is the Super Mario Maker blind custom team relay. After its success back in January with SGDQ, it's back for SGDQ. It's all going down. Ocarina of Time is going to be on, Pikmin, Final Fantasy Adventure, Aladdin, which is going to be a 3-way race, 4-way race on Pokemon Red. Then we got a task block with the first 3 Super Mario Brothers and 2 secret bonus games, one of which possibly is VV. I'm trying to remember in the notes. And then the final 3, your big 3. Your traditional Final Fantasy one is Final Fantasy VI. Then, of course, you've got Super Metroid, because that is the whole, do you save the animals, or do you kill them, or do you taunt them, or do you do something else? I don't know. And then, for this year's SGDQ, I think because I believe it's the 20th anniversary, I think that sounds right, roughly, off the top of my head. Although it might be not more than that. They're closing with Super Mario RPG. And that'll be ending Saturday night. Early Sunday morning for me over here in the UK. So, yeah. I suggest stop what you're doing, run through. There's a whole load of prizes and stuff on offer, and for minimum donations and whatever. I think the grand prize this year is a Xbox One Elite with a copy of Rare Replay and an Elite controller and all that sort of stuff. You know, really, really good stuff. Obviously, there's different. If you go to the GamesDoneQuick.com site, which I'll also link below, you can find the donation tracker, so you can see what prizes are available for what blocks of games and for what time period, or roughly, give or take. So, yeah. Look, it's happening right now. The clock is ticking. Do it. Go there. Go now. I'm about to drop this tablet. Holy shit.